This is going to be the most successful diet I have ever seen, being in the fitness space for 10 plus years, coaching for over 5 plus years. All the research supports this, and it is not what you're expecting, to be fully frank. I know you're expecting carnivore, low carb, fasting, OMAD, calorie banking, all these things. And by no means am I saying, oh, you have to do this diet. Granted, research supports and anecdotal evidence of me having over 500 different clients that found success. I would say this diet has primarily been the reason for over 70% of my clients finding success. I use this myself. My girlfriend uses this herself. My brother uses it himself. And any of my friends that have been fit for 5 plus years, having a six pack for year round, for the rest of their life, they're most likely going to maintain it. I'm able to maintain abs year round. And it's enjoyable. And we'll get into it. It's not Mediterranean. And we've been doing it for centuries, to be fully frank. It's just people have been kind of brainwashed into not doing it. And it's simply the 80-20 diet. What is the 80-20 diet? What is it? I don't understand it. Let me get into it. So the 80-20 diet is very unique. And a lot of people on the internet always preach, oh, do the 80-20, do the 80-20, but they never really elaborate on it. The 80-20 rule is meaning 80% of the times you have around whole foods, protein-dense items, nutritionally dense foods. Not good or bad foods. Stop assigning emotions to foods. There's nutritionally dense foods, and then there's foods that are less nutritionally dense. And that's truly the case. You should just look at it for the micronutrients, macronutrients, and all those things. Not, well, that's healthy. That's not healthy. That's not healthy for your mindset. So 80% of the time, you should be having things that have fiber. Things that are not easily consumed. I always like to think if you go to a restaurant, what are the macros you're not going to be able to get in a mass scale, which is usually fiber and protein? What are the micronutrients you're most likely not going to get when you're eating out? Most likely not going to get vitamin C. Most likely not going to get vitamin A. You're most likely not going to have, you can get B12 pretty relatively good at restaurants. So you try to hit those things that you can't have earlier in the day. It's going to be doing a lot of things. It's going to make you feel more full. It's going to allow you to actually have more freedom later on in the day, the 20%. And this is going to get over the all or nothing mindset. From my years of coaching, I would say around 50% of my clients that have come to me have dealt with the all or nothing mindset, and they've tried different diets and they keep gaining and losing the same 10 pounds. And that's because they try these fad diets and they go all or nothing. And a lot of people think the all or nothing mindset is fantastic because they always look at the all. And I've seen the nothing. Trust me when I say this. I don't want you to have an all or nothing mindset. Because I'll get so many great testimonials. To be fully frank, I could just preach the all mindset, all or nothing mindset, because most coaches work with clients for around 90 days. I could preach that and get so many testimonials. The thing is, you're most likely going to gain the weight back. So what people see is my testimonial, but you're living the reality of just gaining and losing the same 10 pounds. And you just gave me a testimony that makes me look like a great coach. And I always try to get over that because I have plenty of testimonials. I don't need them anymore. I already have proof of concept. And hopefully my word speaks enough for my knowledge and what I'm able to do as a coach. So when you're doing this 80%, it's going to alleviate the all or nothing 100% mindset. The last 20% can be enjoyable foods, dense in seed oils, artificial sweeteners, food dyes, doesn't matter. And this allows freedom and enjoyability. So when you don't enjoy your diet, you're not going to do it long term because all these diets work. Inherently, they work. The only thing is 95% of the time, research has shown people gain the weight back because they do it in weird ways. They're not adapting their lifestyle. They're not making these big changes, and their expectations are flawed. So I'm going to do a lot of things in these videos while explaining the diet. So when you're building these realistic expectations, don't think the next 90 days. Think the next 10 years. That's the number one question I ask when I'm onboarding a client. Because I allow people to do the OMAD diet, intermittent fasting, low carb. They can do anything they want. My job is to adhere to your likeness, not to put my likeness onto you. I've had clients do a bunch of random stuff that they enjoy. We've had really creative things. I've had people do reverse calorie banking, which is a really fun one, where on the weekdays, they eat at a normal deficit, and then the weekends, they eat in a severe deficit because they're so busy on the weekends. Some entrepreneurs, I've done really cool stuff. It's been amazing to see as a coach. It's really tested my knowledge. I have to be up to date with research and adapt to you guys. It's fun. It's really fun. And so I ask that question, and if they see 10 years down the road, they're able to do the fad diets and the things that they enjoy. Intermittent fasting, it's a great tool. They're just tools in their inventory to stay in a caloric deficit. So when you have realistic expectations, you also have to realize you have to keep these habits. I don't actually take clients on when they say this exact statement. They say, I want this for this duration of time and then go back to my old habits. I actually won't coach those people and I'll turn them down because I'm doing them a disservice. You have to keep the habits. Realistically, you are already in your dream body. You have to be delusional and have the habits of yourself in your dream body to get those results. You're basically faking it till you make it. That's truly what's happening in your fat loss phase. And so when you're at your goal, people regain the weight because they hate their diet. They're not going to do this long term because who doesn't eat carbs? Who wants to not eat 9 hours a day, 12 hours a day, 20 hours a day? Like, you have to think big picture. Get your 10K steps. Find a form of exercise you enjoy. Granted, resistance training has shown in research to give you the best health benefits for mortality rates, all-cause death rates, longevity, living longer, making it so you don't go to retirement homes, all these things. But you don't have to do 10K steps. You might like to bike. You like to swim. Maybe you like doing Pilates. Maybe you like doing Stairmaster. Maybe you like doing jiu-jitsu. Maybe you do, I don't even know, sports, social events, volleyball, things like that. That's great because you enjoy it. You're going to do it long term. And then diet-wise, when you fit the foods that you enjoy, it doesn't feel like a diet. There is some form of sacrifice. There has to be some form of sacrifice or else there won't be an obesity epidemic. So I'm not going to be a liar to you. It's realistic. You will make sacrifices where sometimes you will be slightly hungry. Do you want to be earlier in the day or go to the bed a little hungry or have it midday? You kind of just have to pick and choose. Granted, you could have things that make it so you're not feeling that hunger until you're close to that dream body and you wait for your body to adapt to that weight because that is a real thing in research. And after that long duration of time, you get used to it. I mean, I'm year-round 200 to 210 pounds. I actually don't even track my food anymore. Granted, been in this space for so long, my eyes are basically a tracker where I could hit all my macros and calories and micronutrients and do it effortlessly. Granted, I've coached so many people, so that's a different story. But you have to have knowledge as well. So you're building these habits that you enjoy and this diet you enjoy. So you can go out to dinner with your wife or husband. You can go to these social events with family, friends on the weekends. You can do these things and you have to do these things in your fat loss phase. I'm not saying it's optional. You have to do these things because once you're in your dream body and you weren't doing those things before, you will gain the weight back. You are not sacrificing things that you will do for the rest of your life. You are sacrificing and prioritizing the right things. For example, if you know you're going out, you'll have more protein, you'll have more fiber, and you'll save your calories for later. You have to make these sacrifices, but you're fitting it into your daily schedule. You're not changing your whole life. When you make that 180, that's all or nothing. I don't want that. That's when you fail. You've done this before. You eliminate all carbs. You eliminate all these things. You do keto. You do carnivore. You do all these things. No, not healthy. You'll look great for 90 days and then you regain it. We're breaking that cycle. I keep saying that over and over again. And that's why 80-20 is so great. And then when I said the education, you have to track your calories. You have to, with a food scale. And I'm saying this so aggressively because people eyeball track when they first start and they don't understand how flawed that is. If I told you to tell me what 4 ounces of chicken breast did or looks like, if you've never tracked before, how are you going to tell me what 4 ounces looks like? You don't know what it looks like. Objectively, you can't. You've never seen it before. So you use a food scale for at least 60 days, bare minimum, to understand portion sizes, to understand what food has inside of it, what micronutrients, what macros, what calories, portion control. You're starting to build a knowledge, a baseline of knowledge. And this will allow yourself to be your own coach. I try to make all my clients become their own coaches. That's why I try to educate them so much. That's why I make you guys send your food every day. Rather than giving meal plans, I hands-on change your food every day for your daily schedule. I know that sounds like a lot, and it is a lot for my clients, and it's a lot for me, but it's actually fulfilling for both parties because you're learning. You're becoming your own coach. It's a disservice to just follow a meal plan. It's just the same as following a fad diet. doing low carb, all those things. You're not understanding things. So start understanding the why so you can become your own coach. Educate yourself. Understand why fiber is so great with your gut health, making you feel more full. Find the foods that make you feel very satiated. These easy swaps that you don't even feel the difference. It doesn't even taste different to you. Start understanding these things. Ninja Creamies, diet sodas, using pudding, having sugar-free pudding, having sugar-free Jell-O. Everyone has different things that they enjoy. Some people like cauliflower rice. I could never be caught dead eating cauliflower rice. I hate that. It's like drinking or eating water to me. But some people love it. Everyone's different. You have to understand that. And number 3, on the 80-20. It is enjoyable because you're understanding it is not the end of the world to eat these food items. You're implementing it daily, so you're doing it long term. And then also, this allows you to have a mindset that's very healthy towards working out. I've noticed with the all or nothing mindset, if you miss a workout, you think, hey, screw it. I already missed one thing from a fall off plan. Oh, I already missed this. I'm going to miss the whole week. No, you're understanding, like, it's no big deal. Just go tomorrow. It's not a big deal at all. I missed one day. I train 3 days a week. If I miss one day, I'll go to the next day. It's not a big deal. And you'll start understanding that it's long term, not short term. You'll start thinking 10 years down the road, or realistically more like the rest of the year or the whole month rather than day by day. It's the same thing with the scale. If you see the scale go up, that's not a big deal. Look at the weekly average. Don't look at the daily. I'll go insane. I change every single day and I'm eating maintenance. Are you kidding me? I would be freaking out. Oh, I'm up 3 pounds today. I got to go into deficit. Oh, I'm lower than I ever was before. I got to go into surplus. No. Maintenance, weekly average, having a healthy mindset. It's a mental game, truly. Mindset is king. So the best diet, how I have seen, because it transforms your entire mindset, is the 80-20. Because you don't any food group. You don't think any food. You don't assign emotions to food. You start educating yourself and be like, oh, I'll have sweet potatoes. I'm low in vitamin A. Maybe I'll have some carrots. I want a little crunch. I'll add a little bit of carrots here. You know, I'm having a chicken tonight. I'll have that sweet potato. It's a good mix. I'm a little low on my fiber. Rather than rice, I'll have some potatoes. Oh, I don't have any vitamin C. I'll throw in some fruit. Oh, I was a little low in fiber. Rather than some fruit, I'll just have some berries. Granted, it is fruit, but you want to have like an apple. You'll have some berries because you know it's dense in fiber. You'll start playing this game and it becomes effortless. You can transform this for your kids. You can help your friends and family because it's education. You're understanding the why. If you cut carbs and you lose the weight and then you stop losing the weight, you regain it because you don't know why you lost the weight. You thought it was carbs, and now you'll never eat carbs. You'll probably gain more weight because you're so fearful of those damn carbs. And now you have to eat nonstop because you just suffered for so long. You're going overboard. And so the 80-20, please try it out. If you need help implementing these things, you can apply down below for my coaching. But truly, I want you to try on your own. I think you can get these results on your own. If not, if you need accountability, if you need my help, if you need to take it to that next step, I would love to help you out. And you can apply down below. But truly, please give it a shot. Don't fear food. Don't fear anything. Be a balanced person. Think 80-20 for your mindset on all of health and wellness. Please like and subscribe. See you guys tomorrow.